You're living your dream life in Portugal. You have a lovely house, you go out to watch the sun set over the Atlantic, you dine on fresh sardines and vinho verde, and the only person who can prevent you from eating a dozen pastéis de nata a day is your doctor. You have Portuguese friends, and you love it here, but there's one question that keeps troubling you. While you go around in your daily life, smiling at Portuguese people and saying bom dia, seeing them smile back at you and compliment your excellent Portuguese, you can't help thinking, do they secretly hate me? I'm here to answer that. Your days of doubt will soon be over. The quickest answer will be no, they probably don't, unless you're a horrible person, but if you were, you probably wouldn't care what other people think of you. That's an important part of the whole being a horrible person thing. It's also possible that some Portuguese people hate you even if you're not a horrible person. A small minority of Portuguese people could hate foreigners for no discernible reason. Maybe they were bullied by a foreign kid in childhood, and because they don't remember the nationality of their oppressor, decided to hate everyone that is not Portuguese as a precaution. Maybe they really suck at geography when playing Trivial Pursuit, and foreigners are a reminder of the concept of rest of the world, a source of profound shame. Whatever the reason, there's nothing you can do to change their mind. As for the majority of the Portuguese, they don't hate you. Stop worrying. But just in case, here is a short list of things you can avoid doing só para garantir que não chateiam ninguém. Don't teach us what our problems are. We know. Also, please don't teach us about our culture, history, or national traits. We also know, probably, and you probably don't. At least not as much as you think. Don't say that you love living in Portugal because the monthly cost of living for an expat can be as low as, and then say a number that is 5 times the average Portuguese salary. Don't say you don't appreciate bacalhau. If you really don't, there must be something seriously wrong with your taste buds and you should seek help in the form of a restaurant that will serve you a quantity of cod large enough to force you to change your mind. It's impossible that you can look at cod and smell cod and not think immediately, este é claramente o melhor alimento do mundo. This next one is not something you should avoid doing so the Portuguese won't hate you. It's just something you should do for yourself. You've probably heard about the connection between high housing prices in Portugal and the influx of expats, right? Don't feel bad for inflated housing prices that prevent the natives from ever buying or renting a house in major cities. It's not your fault. Your house was probably sold to you by Portuguese people and they were the ones setting the price. Also, housing prices were mad years before foreign residents discovered that that part above the Algarve was also Portugal. But in case you're still feeling bad, why not buy a second house and let a Portuguese family rent it for an affordable price? Or, if your house is especially nice, why not give an extra key to a Portuguese person and let him or her use the swimming pool? What? You don't have a pool? Really? That's unfortunate. Well, go away, you miserable poolless bum. Odeio-te.
Por favor, subscrevam o canal, façam um like e ajudem-me a alimentar este ornitorrinco. Também dou aulas no italki e vendo material para aprender português. Os links estão na descrição. Não querem que o bicho passe fome, pois não?